I believe something sketchy is actually going on with the so-called digital circus leaks. I know the whole situation that the entire episode was leaked onto Twitter, but yet I think this is actually sort of maybe an inside job, but also planned by Glitch and Goose. Okay? Because just like I get that Gooseworks is burned out of the show. I get that. And I get that Glitch is doing their best to keep the leak spoiler free. And I have seen and yet Glitch Productions has done like multiple times just try to prevent the leaks from spreading. But yet there is something sketchy going on. Because this morning while I was just like trying to find something to watch, I saw one of these leaks and then I was just like, I'm gonna immediately block it. I'm gonna immediately block it. But I noticed something sketchy of it. It didn't look official. I didn't watch it because I was still skeptical if this was real or not. But this just came back to the back of my mind, just going like, wait, this doesn't look real. Why does it look like the King crash out scene? And yet, it looks eerily identical. Just the background looks different. And there was a little icon in the back. I don't know now that was that was a screen recording thing, or could that have been an AI tool helping it? So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but all I know is this has to be sort of an inside job with these people. I definitely do think that the Digital Circus movie did get leaked. And I definitely feel like that since Gooseverse has not seen them, she does not fully understand or know. But yet Glitch Productions is blocking and reporting them and taking them down. But I have seen so many fake things. And also, due to the fact that how advanced AI is right now, could this potentially just be like people just like trying to recreate the movie and yet they got it nearly identical and Glitch is just like trying to block it before people like see that? Like some sketchy shit is going on. Like I said before, I do believe that the fucking thing did get leaked. I definitely do think it did get leaked. But some sketchy shit is going on. Because last time I checked, I tried to finding that video with like multiple clickbait thumbnails. But yet, I never found that again. It could just be Glitch just like blocking and reporting it and copywriting it. But yet, I definitely think some sketchy shit is going on. So either one, Glitch is fully doing this because one, AI, bad, two, they could literally actually got it nearly correct. Some sketchy shit is going on. And yet, I try telling people this. And yet, every time I do, they look at me like I'm fucking crazy. And I'm not. I can tell what is and what isn't AI. I can tell. And yet, that thumbnail alone screams AI. Like, what the fuck? It was in the same angle, too. The only difference was the background. And yet, the lighting is a bit off. And yet, I have seen so many thumbnails, but yet, I fully believe that these people on the internet are actually telling fake leaks because I have seen amazing fan arts of Digital Circus Episode 9. But yet, there's two specific ones that got me a little off guard and yet a little confused. We all know that Kane could potentially come back as a bee, considering that leaked poster. And it showed him as a bee. We all know that. That could potentially happen. But if not, then I definitely think that was AI generated. But, as I was scrolling by, I saw an animation of it. And at the corner, it said, spoiler free. Spoilers, I mean. And yet, that caught me off guard. Just like, wait, what? Why would they? I feel like that'd be common. Just like, what? But yet, I was scrolling even more on Tumblr, and I found I found a piece of fan art of Human Jacks, and yet they said, spoiler warning. Just like, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean, spoiler warning? Either one, the entire internet is actually collectively doing what Gooseworks and some of the fandoms are doing in spreading misinformation about the finale. Could that potentially just be like an inside job thing? I definitely feel like like I said before and later, I definitely do think that Glitch think that some of these leaks are real. But yet, I don't think they know what the actual episode is. Because on because a year ago when Glitch was promoting episode 5, they were just like, wait a minute, so it's this episode? And then they just like completely rambled on and they were like, wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Because according to them, they thought it was an office adventure, and then it went to a hunting adventure, and then it went to a mafia adventure. Like, some sketchy shit is going on. And also, Gooseworks is such a misleading writer and director and creator. Because, like, I take everything she says with a grain of salt, and yet people still believe things. Hell, if she breathes, I take it with a grain of salt. But the entire fandom goes fucking crazy, going like, write that shit down, write that shit down. Like, some sketchy thing is going on. I don't think that Glitch Productions, I don't think Kevin and Luke, the co-creators, know what's going on. They know about the leaks. They know someone leaked it. I definitely think, I'm not saying it didn't get leaked, but I'm saying that it had to be somewhat of an inside job. Like, this has to be some fucking thing going on. I'm not crazy. Every time that I tell people this, they're like, you're just probably paranoid and just probably in denial. I'm not in denial. I have seen those images on YouTube and I refuse to watch them. But yet they look fucking fake. They look fake. That's all I'm saying. And yet people are buying this shit. And people say that the original, and I've heard some people say that the writing is bad, and I'm just like, no. Gooseworks is potentially one of the most clever and enduring writers. And like, people just saying that she intentionally made the show bad because of how toxic the fandom is. You guys do realize that was a joking tweet, right? She wasn't being serious about that. But like, this is just miles of it. It goes deeper and deeper. But I can't find any actual evidence. I know my gut is right. I know this is definitely not real leaks. But people don't fucking believe me. And I keep on telling them, hey, this has to be some sketchy shit. And they're just like, you're probably just paranoid and in denial. But like, I am not fucking crazy. I fucking know that some sketchy thing is going on. And like, yes, I do know that Gooseworks is burned out of the series and how entitled the fandom is, but yet, she has barely seen the leaks. And yes, her response is very appropriate for that. Because it's like, who cares? Because of how much you've dealt with this fandom. But like, I definitely feel like that's something that you've been writing on. You should definitely feel way more emotion. I'm not saying that her response was inappropriate. I'm fully on her side here. It's just, I think Gooseworks has seen the leaks, but yet just doesn't give a shit. Just doesn't give a shit because those are not actual leaks. That's all I'm saying. Some sketchy thing is going on, and I'm not crazy. I swear. I swear to you, I am not fucking crazy right now. But what do you guys think?